like, that's not comfortable at all. Kind of fun, but definitely not something I want to wear and talk to people with on. Hey beauty babes, welcome to my channel. I am Maria, aka Agape Love Girl. Thank you so much for joining me today. Today I am here to share with you guys my Boxycharm unboxing as well as some demos of the products for you. It's been a few months since I've done a Boxycharm unboxing. It's just because I've been slightly overwhelmed. I don't know if I want to say overwhelmed. I just feel like by the time I get my box, and I've said this before, it's so late in the game, like it's so late in the month that I feel like so many people have already put up their videos, people have already done looks, you already know what's in the box. It's not exciting anymore. People don't watch those videos and I'm just like, oh, what's the point of me doing it? But I have been, some of you may or may not notice, I still do use the products from my Boxycharm. I try to include them here and there in different tutorials and different makeup looks and things like that in my channel. So if you are familiar with my tutorials and videos, you will see the Boxycharm items being used, which is what I feel like a lot more people prefer seeing. I mean, you can see an unboxing anywhere. You can even go to the Boxycharm Instagram page and see what's in the box, but to really see the products in use, see how they apply, see how they work, hear people's thoughts on them, I think that's a lot more interesting. I find that more interesting, and I'm sure you guys do too. But I don't know, I happen to be able to work this month's products in to my filming schedule this week, and so I thought, why not go ahead and just share a Boxycharm video. I feel like it'll be a little bit quicker and easier. I will just let you guys know right now, I'm not super satisfied and loving this month's box. Yeah, there is that. Secondly, I am an affiliate with Boxycharm. I do pay for my own box. I did happen to get sent an additional box for free this month. I don't know. I've always paid for my box. I still do. It's $21 a month. I don't know. It just comes out automatically. But I am an affiliate with them, so I do have a link. If you sign up, I could possibly earn some money by you doing that. You guys know I've always said this is my favorite subscription box, and I do recommend it if you're looking for a subscription box. It's a really great one to try if you are new to makeup, or even if you're not new to makeup but you just like getting products sent to you every month. It's like a surprise and a present sent to you every month. It's always exciting to me. Even when I know it's in the box, I still get excited to get my Boxycharm box to really see the products myself and test them myself and things like that. And I was fairly excited about this month's box, but not like super excited. I was kind of like borderline, oh, those products are cool, but I wasn't like, yes, I'm so excited. But now that I've gotten them and I have tried them all, I'm just like, But anyways, with all that being said, let's go ahead and get into the products this month. Now I'm just going to start off first with the brushes because I don't have a demo with those. I'm actually not using those brushes, and the reason is because I have so many makeup brushes. I have tried brushes from this brand before, Aesthetica, I believe is how it's pronounced, and I'm just like, I'm not thrilled by them. I'm not excited about them. I have other brushes that I prefer to use more, especially similar brushes to these kinds, and so I don't want to keep them. I probably won't use them. They'll just go to waste or just develop clutter in my office, which is already way too cluttered. So I'm probably going to give them away in a giveaway possibly coming up soon, or just gift them to a friend. But let me just tell you about them really quick. We got the Aesthetica P12 face brush. This is made with synthetic fibers. It allows for maximum control. The P12 face brush is perfect for creating a seamless look. It's a $27 brush. Holy dang, that is expensive. I think that's way too much for this brush. I wouldn't pay that for this brush for the quality personally. And then we also got the Aesthetica 3-piece eye trio. This looks like a nice trio in all honesty, but it's a trio that comes with an angled eyeliner brush, a brow spoolie, and a fine tipped eyeliner brush. It says a convenient 3-in-1 used for a wide variety of looks, from a subtle wing liner. I was going to say subtle. I can read, I promise. A subtle wing to dramatic cat eye. Use the brow brush for fuller, more defined eyebrows. This is a $45 set. Oh my goodness, that's just too much money, I think, personally. They look nice, but they don't look like they're worthy of that price. I'm sorry. But I do think the trio does seem like a nice set. It's always nice to have a spoolie on hand. A lot of my my brow brushes already have spoolies on them, so I mean, I just don't need it. I will gift that. Up next, oh, I'm going to say this one too because I didn't really use this, but this is the one thing I am pretty excited about because I like cover effects, and it's nice to get a high-end expensive brand in a box like this. And I didn't try it because I was filming today my review of the CoverGirl True Blend Matte Made Foundation. I'm reading it down here, that's why I say I'm looking down. And then they came out with some new primers, so I thought, and I was tempted to use this today, but I thought, you know, I really should probably use their primers today, so that's what I did. But I did test it out on my, like, the back of my hand, and it feels really nice. I'm actually really excited to give it a try. It has the kind of like just a soft feel where almost, I feel like I describe this a lot to a lot of things, but it's like a cream to powder kind of feeling. It feels like it just blends to powder, where it leaves your skin just feeling really soft, and I actually like that because I'm not super big into primers because I usually don't like the way they feel. This one doesn't feel like a typical primer to me, so I am excited about it. But this says it's supposed to be a blurring primer that instantly minimizes the appearance of pores and fine lines to create a super smooth, flawless airbrush look. So I'll put that to the test later, but let me tell you a little bit about this. This is the Cover FX Blurring Primer. This is a $38 primer, and it says it's a lightweight, soft focus primer that blurs the appearance of pores, fine lines, everything I pretty much just read to you guys on the back of it. So that's the one thing, and that is a $30 or $38 product, so that does make up for the cost of this box, you know, that was $21. That's more than $21. Now, would I've run out to go purchase that? Probably not, but it's still exciting. I mean, the whole point of this box is, like, maybe it's not stuff you would run out and get, but you just get to try them because you bought it and you got it at a discounted price. I don't know. You guys can decide if that's worth it for you or not. I think it makes up for the cost of the price of the box, and I'm excited about it, so I will put it to use and update you guys. Alright, next up we got this pretty vulgar gel eyeliner. It's the Ink, and it's really cute. I will say, like, I think this is adorable. The packaging is really, really cute. I love how it looks like an inkwell. It's really cool. Let me tell you a little bit about it. I will have a demo for you, and then I will share my thoughts about it. But this is $24, which is pretty darn expensive as well. It says this highly pigmented gel eyeliner provides quick drying application with enriched vitamin C to condition the lids. It's creamy and water resistant. Formula allows for a smooth application that stays in place all day. So as you guys can see, and I'll have the demo I'm sure going, I'm wearing on some of my eyes today. It's a really nice pigmented gel. I'm not super familiar with using eyeliner gels, you know. I don't even do wing liner that often. You guys are probably noticing me do wing liner a little bit more here and there because I'm really trying to, like, get better at it, and the only way you get better is by practicing and doing it. So it was fairly easy to use, but I don't see this being something I'll, like, keep reaching for and keep grabbing because I don't know. I don't know, but we'll see how it wears, and I'm imagining it will wear well, so I'm sure it's a good product. It's just not something that I will probably use often, I guess I should say. And also, the one thing that I don't like about it is that while I think the packaging is super cute, I do find it a little bit difficult because it's like, here is the jar, and this is where the product is. The product is down here, while you have this large lid where there's no product. Like, I would imagine if the product actually came all the way up to here, which I know that would be like a ton of product we don't need, but if the product came all the way up to here, it'd probably be really nice and easy to use, but it's not. You have this whole, like, lid space of empty space, and it's black inside here, so it's hard to really, like, look in and see where you're like, you have to, you know, really dip your brush all the way down in there and try to pick up, and then you may pick up too much, or you may pick up not enough because you can't really see what you're doing. So I kind of just dipped and scooped a good amount of product just to bring to the ridge right here and use it off the side of the thing. So I just find, while the packaging is cute, a bit annoying. So I'm kind of like about it. The last two products I really don't like either. It's just a bummer. This was just not a great box for me this month. So, and this is the Pure Cosmetics Sculptor contouring palette. Let me read about it. It says a 4-shade sculpting palette that features the 2 high beam, good lord, I can't read today. That features 2 high beam highlighters and 2 matte contour shades that will leave the skin sculpted to perfection with highly pigmented and buttery formulas. This is a $30 palette. You do, as it already said, get 4 shades. The highlighters are called Originator and then Trailblazers. They do feel very creamy
so dark.
and nice, and I did wear Originator on my face. And then the contour, they're fairly creamy, but I felt like they went on my skin very, very patchy. Now I am doing a foundation review, and this foundation is fairly new to me, but it is the 3rd time I'm wearing it, so I don't feel like it's the foundation, although it very well could be. It also could be the brush I used. I use a different brush that I normally use for my contour, but it's one that it was new to me that I've tried, and I was like, ooh, I really like the way this brush applies contour, so I thought, you know, I could use it with this, but it could be the brush. So I'm gonna have to try it again, but first impressions of this palette are just awful. It went on patchy, it looks muddy on my skin. I had to do some damage control with some powders and stuff to kind of fix my face and make it look somewhat presentable of how it looks right now, but even still I'm looking at my face and my forehead especially, and I'm just like, I feel embarrassed because I look so patchy and yucky, and I actually have places to go today, and I feel somewhat embarrassed that I'm going to go out in public like this, in all honesty, because I feel like it makes me look like I don't know how to do contour, and it's crazy. Additionally, this is something that I don't know if I should find it like a main complaint. It's just something that doesn't work for me. I feel like these contour shades are way too dark. Now that is probably a good thing for that. This is a palette that is more useful for those with darker skin, because I feel like a lot of brands are not always inclusive to darker skins. They cater more to lighter skins, so I feel like I'm not going to complain that they did that, but at the same time it's just something that doesn't work for me. They're just way too dark, way too brown. They look muddy on me. They are pretty cool tone, which a lot of people like for their contour. That is the most common thing to use for contour, a cool toned contour. That's what we hear all the time, but I typically use bronzer or warmer tone contour for myself, because I feel like that just looks better. The cooler tones just look muddy and yucky on me, so that could be another reason this just didn't work and will not work for me. It's not for me. The highlights are gorgeous and they apply, or at least the one I tried applied really well. It looks really pigmented and beautiful, but the contour shades are just like, oh, no go for me. And that makes me really sad to say, because I really love like almost everything I've tried from Pure Cosmetics, but there are some products that I'm just like, no, these are not good. And that's just, in my opinion, for my preference, is one of them that's just not good, or at least not for me. Alright, and lastly is a lipstick that I believe was in collab with Boxycharm, because it has Boxycharm on it. It's got really cute packaging. This was another one that was just a no-go for me. This is from, I'm just going to read this stuff here. This is from Beauty Creations. It's called a liquid lip gloss, and on the packaging it says matte lip gloss, which is just so weird. Like it's a matte that I don't know, that doesn't make sense to me. Anyways, it says Beauty Creations matte liquid lip gloss is specifically formulated to provide full coverage that dries to a seamless, smooth and matte finish. Its lightweight application is long wearing. Ooh, this has a really yummy scent. This is a $10 lip product, and I got the shade Sweetheart. And in my demo, I stopped in the middle of using it, because as I was applying, I noticed it had a really lovely scent. So that is one thing about it that I think is really nice. It has a really yummy scent. It's not like your typical vanilla sweet scent. It's more like a fruity candy scent. So it's kind of sweet, but like a fruity scent. And I think it smells amazing. Like if that were an actual lip gloss scent, I would probably be in heaven, and I would probably love it. Now the color I think is gorgeous as well. But once I let it dry down, and I'm gonna have footage for you guys to look at, it's like my lips were like sticking together, and that is just not cool. That's not attractive. I don't know if other people like that type of lip product where your lips literally stick together, but I don't. I just feel like that's weird, and like if I were to be talking to someone and my lips started sticking together like that, I just like, ew, no, yuck. So I did end up taking that off. As you can see, I'm not wearing it anymore. I put a different gloss on. It was also pretty difficult to remove. Okay, this is also really hard to take off too. I haven't even had it on that long. And I like... So yeah, unfortunately, I just really was not a fan of this month's Boxycharm, and I'm really sad about it because I don't think, it must be a long time. I'm sure there has been some months where I'm like, about it, but it's been a long time since I've actually felt this way about a box. Like usually there's always at least the majority of things I'm excited about, maybe 1 or 2 items I'm like, okay about, but for the most part I'm super excited about the box. This is like one of the first times I really felt like, I don't want to say disappointed, but kind of disappointed in the box. And it is a little bit disappointing too because it's like their birthday bash boxy box this month, and you would think they would just have like the most amazing products. And while it is so cool, they always include brushes, they include palettes, they include such a variety for like pretty much your whole face to get done. I think that's so cool, but it's just like, I don't know, I feel like this month was just a major fail for me. But you know, they can't please everyone, and so I've heard other people say that this box was like superb and amazing and their favorite so far. So I mean, they just can't please everyone, so I'm not mad at them. I'm not mad at the subscription box. I'm not mad at Boxycharm. They do what they could do. They provide an awesome service. I'm not mad at it, but this box this month just wasn't for me. Lastly, they do have some codes here. I'm just gonna zoom in on the card so you guys can see. So if you want to purchase anything from Purcosmetics or Cover FX, there are some discounts for you here. So anyways, that wraps it up for this video. I really hope you guys enjoyed hearing my review on this month's of Boxycharm. I'd love to know what you thought if you get Boxycharm, what products you got, what you thought of the products. Did you agree, disagree? Let me know. Let's discuss. So with all that being said, thank you guys so much for watching, and until next time, much love and hugs to you. Bye, beauty babes.